Hello, and welcome to the very first edition of 5 for Thought. Today's topic is professional social media. The reason we're bringing you 5 for Thought is so that you can get access to very important information in a digestible format that's available both when and where you need it. So let's get started. Where and how to use professional social media. You may be familiar with each of these different platforms listed here on your screen. We'll talk about LinkedIn in much greater detail in a moment. Facebook and Twitter, it's certainly important to manage all of your security settings. Otherwise, consider everything that's posted about you to be seen by a boss, a recruiter, or a future employer. There's a growing segment of this market as well for products like Doximity and Sermo. These are physician-focused networks, and Doximity has actually opened theirs recently to include other clinicians as well. But the idea is to be able to have HIPAA-compliant conversations about patients with clinicians from all over the globe. Blogs and forums, including those available to you on CareerScript, are also great ways to broaden your professional social network. There's really 4 main areas that I like to focus on as it relates to getting the most benefit from this platform. First is networking. 4 main things that you can do as it relates to networking. You can either reconnect with people you've lost touch with, stay in touch with those that you might not interact with frequently, or reinforce existing relationships. Lastly, new introductions to people you've not yet met, very easily facilitated through a LinkedIn platform. Digital presence is important. Whether you're looking for other people or they're looking for you, I like to use it specifically as it relates to meeting preparation. If I'm about to have a call or do a face-to-face meeting with someone I don't know, I'll check them out on LinkedIn to see where our paths may have crossed or what mutual interests we may have. Great tool along those lines as well for doing interview prep. When you get your agenda for the people you're going to be meeting with in a job interview, check them out on LinkedIn. It's a great opportunity to learn more about your interview. Reputation development is a critical aspect here as well. You're able to build your brand, establish thought leadership, join in common professional interest groups, but know that you're always in the job market in today's day and age. Many employers are actually looking for people, not actively looking for jobs. If you are looking for a job, LinkedIn does have a very robust platform where you can do job search functionality. Certainly worthy of a 5 for Thought in and of itself on the job hunting side. Getting an easy start is very simple. From LinkedIn.com, everything is free at the outset. I advocate that the content you build on your profile mirrors your CV and resume. You don't want inconsistencies between the paper you bring to an interview and what they've already seen about you online. You also have the opportunity to set a background statement. I recommend it short, sweet, and to the point. Always advocate that you upload a photo. This should be something that you would want to have on your badge at work. No significant others, no pets, no logos. Very simplistic. Also advocate a vanity URL even for brand new users. Very easy to do this whenever you establish your LinkedIn profile. Under your photo, there's an edit button where you can give yourself a truncated URL that's easier to share with other people. Surely recommend that you request recommendations. This is something that can be done through LinkedIn. This is from other students, a boss, a professor, past employers who are advocating on your behalf. Be very selective with who writes those recommendations and also selective with who you connect with on LinkedIn, just as you would with a Facebook-type platform. Becoming an expert, you can certainly upgrade your account through LinkedIn for about $20 to $100 a month for different tiers. Get you different access to different levels of people, sending in-mail, etc. For the free side of this, you can also join groups. For these groups, you can passively watch the conversation from the sideline. You can actively engage and share some of your own content and comment on the individual discussions. It's also nice if you want to embed hyperlinks to other references within your postings. You can track those as well if you really want to become an expert through some of the URL shortening tools. So you can track the traffic clicking through those respective hyperlinks. Even for something like a CNN.com, you shorten the URL and you can see who's clicking through your specific link to CNN.com. Beyond that, you can also create your own group if there's a hot topic where you feel you can be a thought leader. Certainly an easy way to do that on LinkedIn and build your own community. That's it for today's 5 for Thought. We hope you enjoyed the content and hope you're able to join us for our next session as well.